Hey guys, and hello. I'm just here to do a small update on my tank. And instead of doing an update on the fish or the inverts or the corals, I'm actually going to give you guys a slight update on the algae. To give you guys a little background, not long ago, I had a pretty big parasite problem in my tank. Basically, every fish except for Willow, who's right there, passed away from, we believe it was velvet, and my tank had to sit fallow for at least 76 days. In that time, my LFS actually had the same thing going on with one of his personal tanks, and he said to remember to dose ammonia to ensure the bacteria colony kept up, and I could immediately start putting more fish in my tank as soon as the 76-day period was done. But one thing I did not consider was the amount of nitrates that were going to be dumped into my tank. I'm also going to go ahead and admit that honestly, having that parasite that killed my favorite fish, it made me really, really sad. Like, I was really sad. I didn't do water changes all the time when I should have, and I grew this obnoxious amount of hair algae. So learn from me, even if you get sad and depressed, try to just motivate yourself that you don't want to deal with all of this nuisance when you can finally put fish back in your tank. I think really big contributing factors, though, to the high nitrates wasn't really my dosing ammonia. I used to have a lot of turbos in here, and they all just started passing away really quickly, and I wasn't sure why. Lo and behold, turbos just don't live that long, and I think me not being able to find them and pull them out and not having something to eat them in the tank, that also spiked the nitrates. Now, the way that I've decided to resolve this is obviously adding some inverts in here and potentially soon some fish to eat at the algae. And one right here that you see is Spike, and he's chomping away at a rock. Spike is a tuxedo urchin, and I was really nervous. Sometimes they can be really picky on the algae they want to eat, but Spike honestly loves the hair algae. Let me show you. The top of this rock used to be filled with hair algae, and it used to be more purple than white. Spike definitely went ham on that rock, eating all the algae, which I'm very, very grateful for. Some other things that I'm using to help me is I got this little diamond goby here. Her name is Opal. She's the newest member of our tank. She keeps the sand bed clean, and she has been doing a phenomenal job. Look at this. Look at how clean the sand is. I also still have one turbo snail going strong still. He's way back there in the corner, right there, still going hard, cleaning the tank. So that's another helpful invert, cleaning up the algae. And then during my weekly water change, I manually pull off algae. Additionally, I have lowered the lights in my tank, and then I've made them a shorter amount of time. I'm trying to ramp them up slowly for my corals. As you can see, my hammer has started reaching, so that's not very good. So I'm trying to fix that while also ensuring I mitigate this algae problem. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen my previous videos when I had all of the algae, but this actually looks so much better. These rocks were coated in it. And you might be seeing these thinking, girl, they're coated in it now. They're actually really not. It used to be so long and flowy, and I can pinpoint different parts on the rock where there's no algae, which is amazing. I'm basically just showing you guys that even if you go through a really hard phase, you can always come back from it. I know that hair algae is something that people don't think they can ever come back from, but you can. It's just going to take time. And guess what? We all go through an ugly phase. It might look different. I don't really have diatoms anymore, but I have hair algae, and I'm getting rid of it as quickly as I can.